This is part 2
Okay,
of
I'm
the
getting
Bronze
off,
League
so let me know if
UNUR
you have
versus
questions. But I'm gonna
Anvil
start the
League
stream,
match.
so good luck.
It looks like they're going to be starting here in a second. So,
Hello, this is part 2
just waiting for them
of
to
the Bronze League UNUR
set up
versus
everything
Anvil League
at
match.
this moment.
It looks like they're going to be starting here in a second. So,
I forgot to readjust my camera. Let's see here. There. Okay. That should be good. Hopefully everything is working. This is a new setup for me. Baron says he can join in like 15 minutes. You hear me twice. That might be because of the camera situation. Because I just added a camera. I'm not sure.
does this fix it? Testing, testing. I'm working on something. I don't know what it is. Did I fix something? Okay, let me know if there's still a problem. I'm very much, I don't know what I'm doing with sound stuff, so. Oh, and they started, so I'm going to look this up. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Anvil's got Bulgarians, Koreans, and Indians, and UNUR has Koreans, Persians, Berbers. So right now the score is 1-1. We're picking up where we left off, although only Molotov is the same from the UNUR team that played the first time. Let's see here. There's the score. Okay, so we got Joachim here, Bulgarians here in the green. Building his TC next to that lake there. We have Roman building relatively close. Right here next to Goldwood and some food, although it's usually a little better to be right next to the food. And then we have Trout over here. He's got a really good location. Stone here, gold here. It's kind of a small lake, and the wood isn't great right next to it, but you do what you can. We got Trout's in the Indians. He's relatively close to Tomato with Koreans. There's a little bit of space here that he shouldn't have between his fish and his woods. He looks like he's right next to Roman with Koreans, so we might see a little bit of tower war going on here. Although Tomato, I don't even. His only stone I see is right here. That's going to be tough for him to get. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do much with towering, whereas Roman has a stone right next to himself. Matt Nasty's the strongest player on UNUR's team that's playing. He's got a really good location right here. He's playing Persians. So does that mean they've got Indians here? No. No Indians. Okay then. In-game volume. Let's see if I can. I don't know how to switch that. Would that be audio input or audio output? Cuisini. Input is your voice. Okay, so this needs to stay up and maybe audio output needs to be reduced. I don't know if that works. Moronov is the weakest player on their team. He's playing Berbers. He has a fairly nice location because it's near the edge of the map. He's got this fish right here. And they're all fishing this time, which last time, 1 of the UNUR players didn't fish, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks for your help, Crisini. Okay, so this is very interesting. All the Anvil players are kind of in the middle of the map here in a row, which are typically, you don't really want to be in the middle of the map, but they're also close to each other that they can kind of help each other out, and they kind of have half the map behind themselves, going from here all the way back. So we'll see, that might work out, and especially, I mean, you might say that'd be bad because Tomato with Koreans could go and tower rush both Trout, Roman, and even Bob easily, but the only problem is he just doesn't have stone nearby. I don't know where... Again, there's this stone, but besides that, I don't know what he could do. So... let's see, right now... Molotov is behind with only 7 villagers. Tomato and Joaquin both have 11. Let's see, Trout already has a mill up, getting a new lake. Roman is trying to do the same here. And Bob does not. Bulgarians. Molotov is having a lot of issues with villagers slamming into each other here. We'll see if one of the things that people often forget on this map is to build the lumber mill when going up, or have 2 buildings. Looks like Matt Nasty's going for his next mill now. And they've found Matt Nasty, so I could actually see Roman trying to tower there too. Roman could easily tower here, take away all this, and then tower this wood line here too. Take this gold. I think that's what they're planning on. I think Roman is planning on doing a tower rush. So we'll see here. At this point, Joaquin's in the lead with villagers, 16. Molotov is behind at 12, everyone else is at 15. I believe Joachim, the Bulgarians, which surprised me when I heard that he wanted to go for that. But when he was messaging, and here we see Roman is already starting to go for the stone. So how close is Roman to getting up? 249. So I don't know if he's gonna... Roman should build a mill or something, maybe like right here. This is a little bit inefficient. But he doesn't... Maybe he doesn't have enough... Oh, he doesn't have wood. Oh, he's got a mill here. Okay, so he has the 2 buildings to go up. He just needs to... He should probably have enough after this build with the loom. Oh, they're fighting over the stone here. Well, Trout needs to stop that from happening. Which... Ideally, Trout would just wall this off. But Trout's going for barracks. I don't know, how close is Tomato to going up? Tomato... Oh, he's already up. Okay, so Tomato clicked up to feudal. Trout is already in feudal, so Trout is just towering this, and that means that Tomato is not going to do more than 1 tower. And he's not even going to be able to get that up in time. So he's going to mine gold instead. Meanwhile, Roman is on his way. Joachim's on his way. And the other 2 UNR players, Matt Nasty and Molotov, are still Dark Age. So it looks like they might be going for a fast castle. Trout is going stable. Doesn't look like he's going to mine stone. What are they looking at down here? Matt Nasty, oh, he's telling him where there's some stone. Okay. Okay, so Joachim's up. He's already starting to build the men-at-arms, and he's going... here's the issue. You can maybe hit down here. The issue on this map with men at arms, one is some rush distance, although being in the middle helps. But the other issue is the wood line and everything is so close to TC, you can't hit this wood line really. Now, it looks like Roman's going to come up. Where is he going to go? Is he going to build a tower here? Is he going to go over here? Oh, he's in there. Didn't get the walls in time. See, if Roman built a tower right here, that'd be excellent now. And he's kind of going in. It's not the best position. Right here might be better, but... the Trout's already got some scouts out. So Roman didn't even get that tower up. See, if he built it right here, then he would have had to go all the way around. It would have been easier to quick wall. And now he's up to feudal age. And he's just going fast castle. He's going market blacksmith. Joachim is in on these fishermen here, and they are doing a lot of damage, which is going to allow Roman hopefully to get up a second tower now. Start to get map control. Over here, what's going on? Oh, it's just that attack going. Scouts are coming in now. Okay, so now this tower is coming up and it's going to take this. While these guys, these men at arms are starting to head over to the gold miners, maybe. Okay, so Matt Nasty's economy is just Titanic now, as he's been doubled and even, you could say, tripled. Molotov is just walling with lots of idle villagers, and he is almost to Castle Age, or no, that's feudal age. Okay, so he's almost hitting feudal age now. Don't know if he's going fast castle or feudal, but meanwhile, Roman is taking over the gold now. It's a good position. He's stonewalling his stuff in. At this point, it'd be nice if the Anvil could get into these villagers. Oh, so Roman's towering over here now. So this is a good move. He's got this tower here. He's got a second one here. He's gonna take this wood. And this tower is kind of in position of this wood already. So the towers are just coming in all over the place on tomato. Matt is now in Castle Age, but okay, he does have enough for a TC somewhere. Where is he putting that down? Over here on some golden wood. And now comes the tower that expected from Korea a while ago. I don't know if he bought it, or maybe got it sent to him. Maybe he got it sent to him. But he's trying to go up. Trout should put in some villagers in this tower, but so this tower is going to be up. So Trout's going to have to retreat some, but he is on his way to Castle Age. Yeah, Roman's doing a good job on his towers and getting all over the place. I expect he'll be kind of slow up with multitasking and stuff, but he's already done the damage to 2 players, and especially one of the better players. So Trout is on his way to Castle Age. Molotov is on his way to Castle Age, so he's just fast castling and he's not even walled here. But he's behind. Matt now has a TC up over here. And Persia. But he still does not have any military buildings. So that is, right now, the only thing that UNUR is doing is a single tower. Otherwise, they have no military response at all. So, I'm wondering if right now, Molotov paused, I'm wondering if they were telling him to go do something as far as building military. Okay, he does have a stable. So we'll maybe see some camels out of the Berbers here. Let's see, how is Roman doing for getting up? He does have 400 food, and he's on some gold. He does have some people getting some fish here, so maybe he can get up to Castle Age and have these towers become the watchtower. Hey, McGreevy. Right now we're seeing just a ton of chaos right now, as Joachim with Bulgarians went feudal men at arms. He still got some alive. Trout went scouts, and then Roman towered both Matt Nasty here, taking over gold and some wood, and also Tomato with both their wood lines here. So there is a tower war here, but Trout is, well, Trout's gonna try repair. I think that now Tomato's repairing too, but Trout at least got this tower to stay up. Ton of economy here. This would have really been a good place for Roman to get a tower or two up, but I think Roman is just, okay, so he's just focusing on economy now. He kind of went back after the towering. He's trying to get up to Castle Age, and he's also got barracks, so I don't know where he's gonna go after. Oh, he's probably gonna go Halbs. That's my guess, because both Trout and where is he? They don't have anything to go against archers, but I don't know that the only person who would go archers is Korean, so I don't know if they really need anything against archers. I think they just need Halbs and stuff, pikes. So Moronov is booming, not producing any military. What military accounts we got? Yeah, the only military on the map is all from Anvil. There's nothing from UNUR. Tomato's on his way to Castle Age before Roman, but his tower's down, so there's not going to be one. And he's going barracks, and let's see if it'll be an archery range. It'd be really nice if Bob and Trout could have put their men at arms and their scouts here and really hit this economy, because there's not much protection. Okay, so Matt is just heavy booming. He's got a TC over there now, but Joachim has found that. And yeah, Roman is starting to build some spears, so he's probably going to go with some pikes, expecting a lot of cavalry from UNUR. And Roman is now on his way to Castle Age. So far they haven't put up, UNUR did not do a siege workshop to try and get rid of these towers yet. So these are going to become watchtowers. Although Tomato's already are taking away all his economy from over here. I don't know that these towers are close enough with Bodkin to hit this. Roman needs a little bit more efficiency here. And a lot of idle here, but looks like he's definitely committing into the pike play. Tomato is also going pikes. Triple barracks. I don't know if I've ever seen triple barracks in Castle Age before. So I don't know if this is going to mean... What is... And Joachim's going double stable, trying to start harassing with some knights. Okay, and Mononov is going camel, and he's got a TC going up against his wood, so he's going to be pretty safe right here. And he's got 2 stables, so he's going 2 stables, camels. There's some raiding on Matt Nasty, Joachim's knights, so Joachim's going knights. Pretty sure Trout will go... Right now it looks like he's just booming. Okay, so here's the siege from Tomato. So Tomatoes going siege and pike. Now we got a bunch of watchtowers up from Roman. Doing horse crawler. And they're both starting to, this is what I kind of thought might happen at the beginning of the game, is that now Anvil's starting to move all their economy out into the back. So they have all these good TC sites to start doing some boom. Joachim has got 11 military, Trout 5, Roman 9, Monarch 9. So Matt is just pure booming. Tomatoes going pikes and siege. Roman is doing the same, pikes and siege. Mononov is doing camels, but they're just sitting there. He's doing a market, probably to get vision. I wonder where the pikes and siege are going to. Full bias caster. I'm wondering where they're going to go with the pikes and siege. If they're going to try and hit tomato here, or the knights are in on Matt Nasty. I was wondering if this is another place for it, or even this position. Okay, now Matt is starting to do. Let's see, is he doing knights or camels? He's doing camels. Okay. So we got camels, camels, and then pikes and siege, and they're going to take down this tower. But Trout's got a castle going up this kind of weird position because this TC's not really that useful. But it is in a good position where the siege to go this direction or this direction, you're going to have to loop around quite a ways to not get hit by this castle, so I guess that's a positive. He's going archery range. I wonder if he's going to go cav archers, since they don't have an archer play. Okay, lots of knights here, but UNUR is doubling with camels, so see if Joachim notices or loses all his knights. Right now it looks like he's going to lose them all. And after the early aggression, the score is really quite close. Okay. Pikes and siege are coming. Okay, Trout is just going another castle. So he'll lose this TC. All this aggression is going to go elsewhere, and what's the pops like? Matt's in the lead with 82 vills. Trout's at 64. Oh, castle drop. Well, I mean, he should get it up. I guess he wants to put pressure on tomato right there, but this isn't even where his economy is. So I would rather have seen the castle like. Maybe they didn't have protection at this point. Yeah.
Anvil's out military right now, so I don't know if he could have put up a castle forward. It would have been nice to. Or especially right, like a castle here, but I just don't know that Anvil had enough ability to do that. Okay, so now we got a little bit of battle here. Which, at the very least, even though this pressure isn't really supposed to do a whole lot, Tomato's reacting to it, which I don't know why he's reacting to it. He can't do anything against this with these mangonels anyway, and I mean, this TC's not really worth anything to him anyway, so it would have been more ideal if he just puts up like a tower or two and then kept his push going on Trout, maybe somewhere. But over here, we got creep posts. Camel's attacking that, so creep posts on this TC, so that's a good play. He's putting up a defensive castle. Here's the issue, is that Matt is going up to castle age, so he's going to be able to treb this part down. And they are in the lead because of that. Okay, so Tomato's losing all of his pikes here. Joey just putting up another clay post, and he's doing conics. which, I mean, they'll lose to camels at first, but then when they become and he's doing pikes himself. So the big problem for UNUR right now is they don't have a counter to just going pikes. Or when the Conics become foot Conics. Okay, and Tomato looks like he's going full castle Magno push, which seems a little pointless with 3 castles surrounding him. So, good news for Anvil is that Tomato might be a bit delayed in getting out. Yeah, so Matt is almost imp ready. Joaquin is nowhere close to going up. No food at all. But Trout is. So I think over here, Tomato's going to get crushed. I'm not sure what Trout is going to do. No TC. Oh, that's a good play from Roman getting Scorpion out to handle some of these pikes. What would be really good though is Roman needs to put pressure over on this side with Matt Nasty right now, since Matt Nasty is ahead over here on Joaquin. And Tomato's not really doing him a lot, but he's trying to play 1 versus 2 over here. And Joaquin is probably going to get crushed. So Roman needs to put some more pressure on some of this economy here with maybe some towers. Or manuals, some sort of push. Instead he's just pushing in on Tomato, which might be good to help reduce his push on Shroud. Forward barracks. Now the archers are coming out from Persia. So Joaquin is definitely in a tough position. They take out the first trap. And he has a castle over here. Joaquin just really needs to get up though. Our build counts like Matt's at 106. So Tomato's at the lowest is 61. But he's got the biggest military. DC. Okay. What's going on over here? Okay, so Tomato's keeping his push going, although there's yet another castle for Trout, so I still don't know where any of this is going to go. But what is Trout going to do? Bracer, chemistry. I think he's going to go hand cannons. Now Tomato's going to have a castle. So the big thing is Roman's going War Wagons, which that could be helpful. Anvil just needs something to slow this push. There's 2 armies here. We got knights, we got cheap crossbows, we got trebs. So it's kind of, can Joaquin hold on long enough for Trout to kill Tomato? Which side is going to push faster? Slash, Roman with these war wagons should go around here in the back and just start raiding. Look how open all this is, all this economy. Roman is helping with some pikes. We just need something against the crossbows. Forward castle by Molotov. So we're just keep switching back and forth. Okay, so Trout is not going hand cannon. Oh, he is. Hand cannon, skirms, and cavalry. Taking out some of the, or trying to take out some of the siege. The other good thing is that Anvil has so much space. Now the war wagons would be good against these crossbows. Just kind of going away against all the knights. We need more pikes to go through the war wagons. Okay. The only good thing is that the Anvil has so much space here across the mini-map that UNUR, if they don't push fast, Joachim's going to be able to keep building back, and Tomato's going to get killed here with all these shrubs, skirms. They need something to deal with this hanging out, though. Okay, that got killed. Let's see, Tomatoes up to imp, or picked up. Roman does have one mangonel. He's gonna need a few more, especially with all these knights. This is just gonna be really tough for them to stop. Joachim has only 11 military. So Shroud's gonna need to really carry here. Shroud needs to push hard. Castle going up, but he needs to kind of blow through this. He needs to shrubs here, take out all this, and then he needs to probably start to push pressure on this economy back here. Tomatoes up to imp. Roman's doing some interesting stone walls in the middle of the map. And Monroe is up to imp. So here's the issue. Is it looks like Anvil is not getting up to imp. Shroud's gonna need to really push fast. Maybe need some. Let's get some cavalry there. Need some cavalry to deal with all this now. Just like 5 camels over here would take out all this. Oh, all those siege are going down. That's too bad. All those mangoes could have helped a lot with that. On the positive, Monroe is losing a lot of knights before he gets the cavalry upgrade. I don't know if it's not worth it for what they lost, but. Okay, yeah, huskers are coming now. He's gonna need a few more than that, but he did take down this castle. Sharp really needs to push fast. He needs to get in over here. No, you can't do the skirms. You need the skirms against these spikes. Let's see here. Okay, so Mango here to take out this Treb. We can get a good hit on these crossbows. And what's going on? No, too many. Joachim's just never going to get up to imp. And I'm guessing Roman isn't either now. Roman does have tons of gold though. Roman should probably just buy a bunch of food and get it on up. And get some helps out. Maybe UNUR. Okay, so now some more hussars coming in. Skirms. See if Trout can just send in like 5 hussars over here, 5 hussars over here. They can really start 5 over here. They can start to wreak havoc. That's what Trout needs to start doing: is keep push going on Tomato, but then start sending hussars to raid and make. This army's slow now. That Nasty has. This army's slow. You can't just go chasing down those hussars. So it really comes down. Can Trout. Trout just really needs to push. He needs to start sending in some waves of... Because these Cavaliers and all these crossbows are really starting to do work. They just have nothing. These droid cam has a lot of TCs going up in the back, so if he's trying to reboom, he must have 3, 6, these 67, a ton of TCs. So he's just trying to buy time for Trout to do what he needs to do. And Roman is buying time with some of the castles too. They just need... These Cavaliers are going to come in, and even these TCs aren't going to save them then. I think with those Cavaliers, Trout really needs to start getting the camels too. Because right now, Trout's army is just going to get crushed by these Cavaliers. $67 military for Nasty, 52 for Trout, 40 for Moldenov, 9, 3, and 1. Trying to put for another TC. Crossbow's coming in here. Shrubs just being left behind. I mean, that is the opportunity if Trout can do something. Of course, he's not using his shrubs either. He's instead deciding to take down the TC with hussars and skirms and take the castle down with that. Roman's starting to fortify wall the back economy. Oh. Okay, now some camels are coming, but they're not... Okay, they are heavy camel at least. I guess they're trying to take care of these Cavaliers. It's amazing that Tomato still has such a high score. How many villagers does he have? Tomato's down to 49 bills, but Roman only has 56. But now the huskers are coming in. This is what I was saying. Trout needs the camels. If he doesn't get the camels, he's just going to get destroyed here. I think this is GG now. Yeah. He does have Imp Camel, but one camel against all these crossbows aren't going to do it. He's floating in camels this direction. But they send them the wrong way. There's no more Cavaliers here anymore. The Cavaliers are all over here, and the hussars. So now he has to go back. What's Joachim build count up to? Joachim's got 112 vills, and he is on the way to Imp. So they're trying hard. And Trout is going heavy on the camels. And the one thing with this map is there is tons of gold. Taking this fight under the double castles, this is a good battle for Trout, even though he's outnumbered. Because, yes. If they can take out some of this army now, this would be really good. Maybe help him get back into the game. Joachim is up to Imp. Skirms. Okay, now the crossbows are coming in. The Treb's moving forward. He does have camels over here. Not quite enough to take this down. He needs to get these guys in DC. But now these are isolated. His camels could go over there. And he's going pikes. Okay. I don't know what he's going to do with pikes, but I guess he's still worried about all those Cavaliers. Now, yeah, see, all this just wreak havoc on all these. They're preparing a big push over on this side. And it looks like the Trebs are going to push in on this economy. Joachim's up to 114 bills and 14 military. Trout has 67. If there were just maybe double this number of camels, you could take out all this army. If they can take out that army, then the Trebs can be taken out too, the sea tramps. Okay, the camels are coming. Oh, but there's all these Alps. Well, if they can lose some of that, those camels can take out some of this. Go to university. Here, that castle went down already. Roman's still in castle age. I don't know if he'll ever get up. Trout did a good play going around this side, shake out these trebs, take out a lot of the siege. And this will be expensive losses for Tomato. You gotta get that treb down. This castle is going down. He actually lost all those camels there. Okay, so Trout is getting hurt here in this position. I don't know that he can handle fighting against both these two armies, which is a problem since they don't have. Joachim just isn't doing anything against Matt Nasty's army with these pikes. These pikes aren't going to do anything there. I don't know if he's going. He's going to skirms maybe. I don't know. I don't see a hand cannon upgrade yet. Okay, Roman's up to imp, so that's good. Tomato is down to 38 vills, and Roman has 81. So the vill lead is actually probably an Anvil's lead. Looks like Roman. There's some sort of issue with Roman. His mic isn't working, or they can't hear him. That's what the pause is for. Okay. So Trout is trying to defend all this with skirms and camels. How much gold does he still have? Not a ton. He is still mining. So the one thing that Anvil is doing well here is they are moving on the map. They've got TCs all over, and it's just making it really hard for the push that they are doing to take out all these buildings. I wonder if I can see if Joachim, the tech tree, if this works, to see if he has chemistry. That, I think, means he does not have chemistry yet. Because I think he could go. Wait, there's no reason for him to go hand cannons. He needs. So is he just going skirms against the crossbow? I guess that's okay. Skirms and halbs until he gets better economy. I guess. I would really like to see some raiding from Anvil. Force all these farms to just get idled and send army back and stuff. But I don't see that happening right now. Joachim, I don't think really has that many farms. 32. Yeah, he needs more farms. It's tough when you're pressured like this, though. You just keep rebuilding stuff that's destroyed, going farther back, trading land. So, I'm anticipating. Now, see, the thing is, Roman does have a bunch of siege workshops up here. If this can buy time in time for Roman to get onagers, maybe better scorpions, maybe they can deal with this army that way, and then Bulgarians will provide the halbs and skirms. Let's see. Why is this up? Molotov is doing chemistry. I don't know why this went off now. Yeah, so, Tomato, he only has 38 vills. He can't do that many halbs. So if Trout can play 1v2 versus Molotov and Tomato with imp camels and skirms to deal with these, maybe he can hold. And then maybe if Roman can get... What's Roman's economy looking like? He's got gold. Doesn't really have the food. He's got way too many on wood. That's to be expected when you're having everything get destroyed and you just keep going back and back. Okay, here they go. But if Roman can just get, and he's putting stuff over here too. If Roman can get UNUR here, that would be super helpful. UNUR plus Halbs from Bulgarians could take out, you know, all these crossbows, the siege rams, any help that Monarov brings with cavalry. And then if Trout can hold with imp camels and skirms, again, I don't know how Tomato's score is so high with only the 38 bills. He must have destroyed a lot of buildings or something. I don't know why we have a pause again. Maybe Monarov or Tomato was gone because the pause was so long. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think Roman has 4 TCs. Joachim has 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how you even look. 4 here. That's 5 in one screen. 6, 7, 8. He's at least 8 TCs right now. I don't know if he still has one left in the middle or not, but... Oh, and he's housed. Manasseh's at 200 pop. 170 for Trout. 154 for Madanov. 145. 88, 78. Joachim is going to have gold here and stone if he needs it. So he does have resources to work with, just maybe not space for food, for farms. Roman... I don't see anything gold-wise. He doesn't even have mining camps. So Roman does not have a gold income right now. And the only mine I saw near TC was this stone. So that's going to be Roman's issue, is he doesn't seem to have gold. Trout, he might have problems with gold here too. Oh wait, I did the wrong hotkey. I still don't... I'm not seeing any... Trout, I don't think has gold either. Oh, here he does. My hotkey's not working in spectator mode. Looks like they might be ready to concede. Let's see what's going on here. I'm down with the match and conceding. Oh. He went on pause and they resigned. Yeah, I mean, it was looking really hard for them to come back here. And it was interesting because Anvil really seemed to have a big lead early on. But I think the issue... I mean, Monarov was untouched, and even when a player's not as good, if you let them untouched for forever,
oftentimes those players at the later ends of the game, they become stronger. And I think they kind of, Anvil kind of needed to, they had military in the feudal age, and that military kind of stopped being used. They didn't go and harass Monmouth, they didn't go behind the lines back here, where there's some open places to hit, especially I think Tomato had a, I think this is where he had all his economy, like around wood and stuff, somewhere in this area. And there was just no protection for it, and Anvil could have put a tower there, gone men at arms, gone to scouts, and really harassed. And kind of what happened is Matt Nasty was too strong with his boom. They didn't really do a push on him. They did a double, or they pushed more on Tomato, and they really need to harass over here too. That's kind of the thing, is that if you don't kill quick enough, then you don't people to boom, then they get too powerful. So, and then the other thing that could have happened is Sharko sent some of his early cavalry to go raid back here. Someone needed to raid. They just had so much wide open space. Anvil was much harder to raid. They had a lot of things next to TCs, but there was a lot of open villagers to kill, and that would have, I think that could have changed it if there was some raiding. So. And just Anvil was slower to him in general. Okay, let me see what's going on here. I don't even see. I wonder if things are over. I don't see Trout and Bob in the voice anymore. Let me check in. Okay. Looks like Trout might be triggered. I mean, it is a hard game. You kind of had to play 1v2, but oftentimes when teams are kind of equal, the games do get pretty hard, chaotic. Oh, I've already suggested we could sub in someone. Server issue? I see. So apparently they couldn't talk too well. Trying to think if there's... Okay, it looks like there's still going to be another game. So the score is UNUR 2 games, Anvil 1. It's best of 5. Decline that. There's... How do I minimize this now? Here. Okay, so there's the maps left are Enemy Archipelago, Afton Waters, and Journey South King of the Hill.
I have no idea what our guys are going to pick. I kind of feel... Yeah, I don't know. Congrats to you and UNUR for coming back into the game. I really, after 20 minutes, I didn't think you and UNUR had any shot, really. But they stuck with it. Especially Matt Nasty, he played really well in that. I mean, I don't really go quite like his strategy that he did, but he did a good job with being under some pressure, and when he got to Imp starting to do a push with it and do some damage, I mean, he still could have pushed faster, but it's often hard when you get put under the pressure in cast rage when you're just trying to boom and stuff and transition out of it. And I think he was Imp in like 37 minutes, so that is somewhat decent. So waiting for Roman's, you can see that on screen, but we're waiting for Roman's Razor to update now. But it looks like they are going to play again. I think Baron's going to play, which my assumption is instead of Tomato or Matt Nasty. Since Tomato and Matt Nasty were both actually part of the Silver League team, this is the Bronze League, but they had to, UNUR has been subbing in, really in all the matches, like the Gold League they did some subbing too, but Matt Nasty actually played at least one game in the Gold League, but they some of this trouble to getting lower level ELO players to commit or be reliable to play games, so they've just been subbing in a lot of different players throughout. I think each of the first 3 games they've used different 3 players, so anyway, does chat have any guesses what map Anvil is going to pick between Enemy Archipelago, African Waters, and then Journey South? So I'm not really sure. I mean, Anvil has a lot of practice on African Waters, and as far as I know, UNUR has not seen that map yet. I don't know if that plays to Anvil's advantages or not. Journey South, I just don't know that they'll try a weird map like that. And then the Archipelago is like a 1v1, and Matt Nasty, I think, could have the advantage against... I mean, it just depends. Roman is, unless he gets paired off with Molotov, Roman would be at a disadvantage. So it kind of depends on who gets paired with who with Enemy Archipelago. Maybe I'll start looking for the game. Yeah, I don't think they're in yet.
as I can tell, I don't see anything at this point. You go to here. Okay, Roman's not even on right now, so I'm guessing it's still updating. I kind of thought usually when Razor updates for me, it goes a little faster, so I'm kind of surprised that it's still updating for him. Kind of waiting for Roman to get on the game, because that would be the signal that maybe they've got things going. Because I don't think they're going to do a 2v2. Okay, so they're starting to discuss maps. Maybe they're doing something else. No, I'm not sure what's going on. Since the radio is not technically part of the map, I don't know if they're still going. What was the last map? And Archipelago, Journey South, or African Waters. Just no, oh no. Okay, so it looks like there's a lobby up. So I don't know what's happening if did Roman disappear now? Yeah. Okay, so let's see when Roman gets in.
Okay, so Roman's in. So now watch to see when the join game becomes launch game. Or watch game only or something. And then we'll know that they've started. I should maybe update what sieves people use. Just to be helpful. Anvil has also used Indians, Koreans, Bulgarians. UNUR has also used Koreans, Berbers. What was the last one? Koreans, Berbers, and what was Matt Nasty? Persians. That's who. There. That should help. I don't see anything based on those sieves, which way it should go. Okay, so there's a joint game. Although UNUR has used that Mongols already, so really Anvil should probably pick Afghan Waters and go Mongols. That's probably what they should do. They could have Mongols there, they could use Persians, they could use Japanese. So Anvil probably has better civs left for Afghan Waters. But we'll see if they do that or not. Of course, UNUR didn't use Indians and veterans, and they still came out above head, so. I mean, Persians isn't a bad Nomad map civ at all, especially since a lot of Nomad civs got nerfed a bit. So. That's not them. I don't know how they got Roman out of that. Okay, I wonder if Massey is still going to be playing, and Tomato will not be.
really thought the first game, since they were doubling Met Nasty, would turn out a lot better. They did a lot of damage to him early. It's just they kind of let him get out. Like, he was able to put a TC elsewhere, whereas if there were scouts, men at arms, just like looking around in that general area, they wouldn't have been able to get out even. But whose cam box should be bigger? Maybe. The only issue is then it starts to overlap the game a little much. I don't know. Thing is, any of these three maps that are picked, well, maybe not Enemy Archipelago, but After Martyrs and Journey South, UNUR, I don't think has any idea what those two look like, so they might have to leave the game lobby just to even look at the map when it's picked. So. What are you smiling about, Cruzzini? As far as I can tell, they're still not going. Are you hoping that they pick your African Waters map? Oh. Are you hoping that they pick African Waters? You probably can, but I don't know how. I haven't done anything with setting it up, and I don't even know if it's considered a... Yeah, if I have to set something up, I haven't done anything yet. I can look into that. Cruzzini, why did you think Anvil lost what they had early control? What was the reason that they lost their advantage in the last game? And thank you very much for the 10,000... I don't know what they call embers. They're called embers here. Thank you very much for the 10,000 embers, Cruzzini. That's probably the first embers I've ever gotten. Now the 10,000 ember question is, why did Anvil lose their advantage? I don't know what... Oh. Still nothing. Oh. Hard to analyze. I think oh, it looks like the maybe just started. There it is.
Okay, here we go. Enemy archipelago. Okay. So Matt Nasty has played this before. I played against him on his... Oh, he's not playing. Okay, so Bernie's in with Italians, Byzantines, Japanese, and then Italians, Japanese, and Lithuanians. So Joachim, I think, is going to go super fast up with the Lithuanians and put pressure on his island. How do I... Oh, there's the score. Okay, so let's see who we got. We got Joachim with Lithuanians. I didn't realize there'd be a fourth island. Empty. I mean... I didn't remember that ever. Okay, that's weird. I mean, it's technically fair. Okay, so Joachim with Lithuanians is facing Tomato Gondala with Japanese. Tomato's probably the best player on their team, and Joachim is, when he's playing, probably the best player on this team, and he's more suited for 1v1s. Lithuanian versus Japanese, okay. Roman has his back to Joachim. That means they might be able to have some safe fish there. Roman's playing Italians, so he will go fishing against Moldov Byzantines. Okay, so that's a good matchup. That's the two worst players on each team. So the matchups are actually kind of interesting. Best, second best, and the last players on each team. So we got Italians versus Byzantines here, and then on this map we got Trout Japanese versus Bernese Italians. Okay, and then the interesting thing is here, Tomato and Bernie could have kind of a safe dock. They have the backs to each other, but it's not really backs, it's more like the sides. So the only team that has that back-to-back situation is up here with Roman and Joachim. Now the interesting thing on this map is, it's been a little while since I played. Yeah, so they have this standard sheep, but this is only in, let's see if you can get this rhino in. It's looking dangerous. You only have one boar on this map, so it can make it difficult for getting up, and Roman's just probably going to kill it here. Okay, so not a great start. But we'll see what Moronov even does, because, I mean, is he going to get his rhino in from way over here, and he's got all his sheep, I mean, his zebra there. So see what goes on there. Joachim is pointing his in even though it's downhill. It looks like. No, he lost his too. So Anvil is just losing left and right. Let's see how Bernie does. Bernie's going to get his in safely, it looks like. Trout, he's doing a better job. He got his villager running before the downhill. Again, I don't know if Moronov will even do his. And Tomato got his in. So right now, Roman is beat at last of 10, Tomato has 13, Trout has 13. Let's see here. Let me get this music off. You know what the music is now. Probably this. No, this one. Okay, back to the game. How's Roman doing? He's just carrying the food in one by one. So he is actually only one villager behind Moronov, despite killing that where he did. And Moronov is going for berries now and looking for food. He has no food on his TC. So despite Roman's Titanic, hopefully he stays just in the game. He's going to mill his zebra. Hopefully he just stays calm and does the best he can. This is what often happens. You can get frustrated when you lose a villager and you're taking an elephant or a rhino from far away. You're like, I'm way behind. But your enemy may be in a poor situation himself. Right now he's not even attempting to take the rhino. He's going double dock. Okay. Roman's going up for his dock soon when he gets the wood. I wonder if Joaquin will even build a dock, because he doesn't really like water. He might just go full feudal. Of course, he's zebra, sheep.
Аж pasiruošęs.
Yeah, he's going up now. Okay, so this is going to be an early uptime. He's seeking to be extremely aggressive on tomato. Let's look at tomato's food situation. 166, and he's got 5 villagers in the queue. So if he keeps all those villagers in the queue, he's not taking his zebras either. He's going for berries instead. Yeah, but if Tomato keeps all his villagers in the queue, Joachim's going to be coming super aggressive with the Lithuanians. So he might be able to do some damage before Tomato even gets up. Trout. Bernie has 3 fishing ships with Italians. I mean, it looks like Joachim might be up to feudal before anyone else is even clicked up. Bernie did push 1 zebra in. Where is Trout? Trout has 3 fishing ships. What's the pop count at? Like, Joachim, he only went up on 19 pop. That's super fast. Molotov only has 19 builds. Wilman has already made up the build count of... He had 2 deaths, actually, and Wilman is still ahead of Molotov, so... And Bernie is now up, clicked up, but... What's happening here? Oh, the scout. He's going stable. Okay, so he's going for a fast scout rush. And Tomato has clicked up, he's at 13%. Trout has clicked up, he's on 6%, so Trout is a little behind Bernie, but not much. What are they going for? Okay, so it looks like Bernie, he's got 5 fishing ships, so he looks like he's going to go for water. While Trout, is he going forward or going to this gold? He's going for that gold. He's got a bunch of fishing ships, only 1 dock. Trying to house wall a little bit. Roman's still Dark Age. Molotov clicked up. So Roman is definitely behind. 6 fishing ships to 3 fishing ships. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so Tomato scouted it out, and he walled in his wood villagers. So I don't know if any damage is going to be done. Of course, if Joachim goes forward with a tower right here, his other stone's over there. So actually, a tower in like this position could be really good for Joachim. Take over the stone, take over the wood. You have the scouts to defend yourself, and the only other stone's over here. So that's usually you don't go forward with towers in one team game, but this is the kind of situation where you do with and there's a stone here. Because this is more of a 1v1 type map. Roman is going up now. He's got 6 fishing ships. First of all, just working on shallow fish. Molotov is now going on gold, so he is going to go fire galleys. Roman has a barracks up already, though. So let's see where that goes. Trout has walled off that section of the map, but this section has not been walled. Bernie has a barracks too. First fire galleys are coming. Oh, they're already here. So 2 to 1, but Trout moved. Oh, you got to dock forward here. I mean, usually I think you want docks in that. Okay, he's putting a single dock in that area. Okay, now he's got spears up. What is going to be Bob's Joachim's transition or archery range? And he's doing it on a different side so that maybe it doesn't get seen over here. He's blacksmithing there. Okay, so he's going into some arch. Oh, he did do a tower. That's not a bad tower. I mean, it takes up the wood and the gold here. It's just if you can't get this house up in the
I mean, this tower is going to be up anyway. How many bells does Trout have in here? Or Joachim, I mean. Just one bell. But at least it harasses his woodline a bit. Looks like Tomato didn't actually go for another dock. What's going on over here with Roman? Roman's just walling. Oh, and going triple dock. That, and Molotov has triple dock too. So it looks like there's going to be a water battle over on this side. They're already engaged in a water battle. Trout's going to have more docks. What's the population like? Joachim's behind a village is only 33. And Bernie has the most military by far, 14. He's going into archers. Bernie seems to be playing well so far. Archers and Trout's still not open, but he is building archery range and blacksmith, so that's good at least. Okay, and now Joachim's going with the archers, taking out some spears. This tower did go down. Again, I think this might have been a better position, because then he could have built more than one tower. Now there's a tower up, and the archers can't do very much damage. Maybe it'd be better to send the archers there, or woodline here, maybe? Oh, you can't see quite though. Trout is on the way to Castle Age, though. How's Bernie doing? Yeah, Bernie's nowhere close. The fish is running out. He only has a few anyway. He only has a couple farms, and he's only got 200 food. However, Bernie is in. So that is an issue. Triple watch range, but he doesn't. I should have maybe built a tower here before this all happened. Now he's off gold. This tower. I don't know. Roman built his tower here to try and guard his docks a bit. Monolith is going into stable. And Joachim's up to Castle Age. Okay, so the one thing is that Anvil's getting up to Castle faster. At least Trout's going to skirms, so he can get back into his economy, and Bernie's still nowhere close. So now Trout has skirms, he can upgrade them to lead skirm, he can go maybe Magno and do a good push from here, Magno onto the TC. Bernie's trying to adjust his economy with wood, at least, but yeah. Trout, I think, needs to go forward, skirm, siege workshop, start hitting this TC from this position. Joachim. Okay, so Tomato is up now too, so Joachim won't have that big a lead. But Joachim has 11, military Tomato only has 1. So Joachim's going to do crossbow, which a crossbow can come right through this position, can maybe even harass the gold from over here, can harass this wood, and he has no wood behind. So Joachim, if he can get some crossbows here, before any protection comes, Joachim could starve Tomato off wood. So that's his ticket out. And then here, Roman is just fighting Fire-Outs, which Monolith is up to Castle Age, and Roman, my guess, is nowhere close. No. He does have some fishing ships safe in the back, and he just took some of the water protection back. So now he needs to go raid these fishing ships, because he has no food farms at all. So Roman needs to go forward with his fire galleys now. Oh well. He's going stone. Okay. Market. Trop's not using. He didn't have the resources to upgrade stuff. He's going crossbow now. He needs to. Bernie's on his way. Trout needs to go before Bernie gets there. Otherwise, Trout's going to lose his advantage. What's Joykim's putting on the pressure. He's got. Oh, he's going to lose that. Man, no, he's just sending it right in. Well, if he can save that, which I don't know, he needs to move it off to one of the sides. Okay. Oh, he's got knights, but maybe not enough. He needs to. He needs to protect that. Maybe send two crossbow, and enough crossbows to deal with these knights. Okay, Roman is just wrecking the fishing ships now, so that's helpful, because Morolf with the stable won't be able to produce a ton of food items, or even maybe upgrade items. So Trout is finally moving out, but now Bernie's up and he's getting crossbow, and Bodkin, and I think Godin Knight. So he does have Military here, you just need to harass a little bit earlier. Okay, so Roman, he's taking on the dock. Monolov. Oh, he has a ton of fishing over here. Okay. And Roman is nowhere close to going up. Still just 100 food. So Roman's eventually going to need some help. Now there's some knights coming in. Joykim's going with some monk protection. Okay, Trout 17 to 20. Some of its skirts. And then Bernie is going into knights. Trout needs. He's going for ballistics. He does have an extra TC up. And Bernie does not. Trout just needs. I guess it's only a couple of knights, so maybe he can do the deal with the crossbows. Okay, so. Joykim's getting rid of the knights because of the multitasking. Tomato is going for scouts instead now. But they're not going to do enough against his crossbows. And then now Joykim can start to push. Now he needs to. Tomato is going heavy on the TCs, so Joykim needs to keep this advantage going and not lose his manuals. Roman is finally up the castle age, and he's open now over here to do the overchop. Bernie's going for 4 castles with 5 bills. 19. But Trout has the advantage, so he can make this a doubt castle. And that helps even up the bill cost, the bill lead. And he's going to university. I thought it was going to be a siege workshop. But university, I think there's enough crossbows to deal with like the knights that he's doing. There's still a couple knights here, which is idling Joykim. He doesn't have another DC. Roman's got Castle Age. Now this is where his crossbows are starting to harass the wood lines. Start them with wood. Look at Roman's Navy. Okay, so he's upgrading it, and he'll
It's going to be done in time. 61%. He needs to retreat everything and then start to fight. But, I mean, it'll probably be okay. Okay. Back here. Now, okay, finally, Trout's doing the super truck forward. He's going to need more crossbows. There's too many skirms here for the knights. He's doing the super truck himself. But I think Trout is kind of right in it. He's going forward. Bernie still doesn't have another TC. Trout does. Although he's running out of gold. So, he's putting TC. Okay, that's good. Need that. Okay, Roman kind of lost this, but it's still around. We got some another TC up there. So Roman is definitely behind Moldenolf here. He does have a TC up over here, but he is going to need some help eventually. Depends how long it's going to take. Okay, this would be really good if he can take this other. Oh, this castle's going to get up in time. That's too bad. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, Brooking lost an awful lot of his crossbows there. I mean, yeah, now that castle's up. And Joyking's push is steamied. And this is where not having another TC is going to... Oh, there's his other TC. I would have liked to see it maybe over here. Oh well. And Moldenolf is going up to Imp. And it's because of this heavy fishing coming. So yeah, Roman is definitely in trouble. Roman's definitely in trouble here. Looks like Byzantines might go Arbalest. His skirms, okay. Go Imp to go lead skirms. It's a good play. Yeah, Trout really needs to try and keep hold of this hill. Needs another mangonel. This is a really claustrophobic area, so if Trout can get out a mangonel or two here, all these troops funneling in won't be able to hit very well, and he can maybe take out a couple of these archery rangers and then start pushing downhill. I don't really like this move around to the side, because then you give Bernie the hill advance. So Trout, I think, does need to push right through here. Because I think he can really maybe get a good hit with Mangonel there. Let's see. Going stables now. I don't know. Maybe take out that Mangonel. Yeah, still just going skirms. Just Rome's okay for now. He's going heavy on the Navy. Now, so the interesting thing is this island is closest to Moldenolf and Trout if someone needs extra resources. So that is interesting. Tomato, put up a forward castle. How close is Joachim? Yeah, 44 food. And Bernie just clicked up. Now there's a lot of skirms here. He's going with some knights. But yeah, Trout needs to put the pressure on or else he's going to lose that advantage. He's going to Rambush, so he's going Castle Age, apparently. I'm just looking at... looks like... I mean, it looks almost like each of Anvil's players are behind. Trout's going heavy stable. I wonder if he's going to go full Castle Age. Take out all these skirms. Roman, I think, has the... Roman has the advantage on water now, so Roman needs to harass all this. I mean, there's so many docks, though. But Roman needs to start pushing forward, take out all this, because he still has no farce. Roman dropped a castle here. That's a decent play. If he does not, oh, he's going to put up a castle himself. Bernie is going up to Imp. Oh, we already had that. Joachim. You need more than two. You need more than 2 battalions. I think you need, for a castle age push, you need at least like 4. And he doesn't have any military backup either, which these knights can disrupt that too. So, I mean, he is drawing. This is good. He's drawing them away. But if he just sends these villagers forward, that would all be taken out. He doesn't any more. We'll see if he can take it out. Because Tomato is ignoring it. So this might. Oh, this Mango. He needs this to kill the Mango. Because Tomato is now going up. So it looks like it might be a full. This thing isn't killing the Mango, it's just killing the villagers. The problem here is that all of Anvil is not. They're all behind on the timing of Imp. And Roman isn't using his navy. Trout did deny this castle a second time, but he needs. Okay, he's going forward with the knights now. So maybe if he can do some damage, like leave a knight here, send some knights over here. Because Bernie, he is up to Imp, but he's going around wood too. This is where his wood is. If Trout can get some knights in this wood line, and then guard and knights here, he's got control over here. If he can guard each of these 3, he's got him on wood. Roman did a good counter. He's fighting against a player in Imp, but he's taking out all these skirmishes with his knights. So that is good. Maybe he's even sending the knights to raid a bit back here. See any upgrades? No upgrades. Okay, Trout is on his way to Imp. That's good. He's going for another ram. This. Okay, that gives him gold. He's got another monastery. He has 2 relics. But now there's going to be starting to be shrubs and stuff. So this is where Joachim, not being up to castle age, not taking down that TC or castle is a problem. He's putting up another castle though, and more monasteries to try and convert all these knights. Okay, Charlotte's doing a castle now. I would prefer. He doesn't have anything to really stop it. I mean, there's not really space. It would be nice if this castle was even more forward. But he is going up to Imp, so from this position, he could start to strip down everything with his superior army. I think Trout has Bernie on the ropes here. Here, I'm not sure because of these shrubs. That's a situation that's not good for Joachim. I mean, Roman's definitely behind. And now he's being shoved down. Another castle going up. It's too bad that this is not getting raided by Roman. Send his 2 fire ships around the opposite way. Not worry as much about this. But I mean, if Trout can push Bernie off, he's going with some rams now. Yeah, Bernie is down to 62 vills, 12 military, and he's got Arbus in his face now. He doesn't want to, can't lose that. Oh, he's losing his rams too. But they're cap rams, he's going to start shoving. If he can get some Arbs over here, Trout's got that. And now Joachim is going for another push. Though again, it's just not enough. 2 rams is not enough in the castle age push. You need at least 4 rams. Joachim looks like he's losing it here. I don't see significant enough monks to convert all these cavaliers. So Joachim looks like he's losing on this end, although not. maybe as fast as what Bernie's losing, and maybe Trout can then do a landing from behind. Although there's too many. There's a lot of fire galleys. So Trout's gonna have to get back on the water before he can do that. Roman needs to try and fight this water a bit. That's gonna be an issue, as Joykin may not be able to get off of his island, since water control right now is in UNUR's hand. At least, while the pikes are being killed, Joykin finally got to Imp. Okay. He still doesn't have anything to defend against the Cavaliers. He's going to go Pikes. Maybe help eventually, but it's going to take some time. Doing some monks. He needs this castle to stay up. This is so many shrubs. So many shrubs. How's Trout pushing? Okay, Trout is racking here. Bernie's trying to get off the island. So Trout needs to somehow get back underwater enough to transfer over either to here or to here. Monroth is transported and is on this extra island. And now Joykin is losing everything to the Cavaliers. Spears is still not upgraded. He is converting one monk. Just really chaotic Joykin right now. So, okay, Trout is coming forward. Town center there. That's the samurai. But yeah, Trout needs to save everyone else now. Okay, and he's got a couple fire galleys. So Trout needs to. Okay, and Roman's getting off his island. Okay, so that's what he needs to do. He can only get a few at a time. He needs to get his guys off. I think he's probably going to go to this island. Yep. And now Joykin needs to get off his island. Is he doing that? I don't think he even. No, he has no docks. He is still doing monks, but Joykin is really far behind. Roman is going over here. The thing is, Borne is more destroyed, but the problem is Roman is just so far behind Monroth now. And with all these ships, it's going to be tough for him to get off the island. He's lots of transfers though. This might be a decently long game, depending on if one of the teams. Bernie's here now. Joykin is not getting off the island. He's not moving. And Monroth now has cannon galleons. And the migration is happening, but it looks like it's too late for Roman. What does he have on this island? 3 villagers for some gold. So it looks like there's going to be 2 islands in favor of UNUR and 1 island in favor of Anvil. However, Joykin is not getting off his island, and he could. I mean, there's not water control over here, and Monroth is busy trying to keep Roman on the rest of his villas on the island. So, okay, Roman is sending a transfer over. Is he going to get villas off, or really need to send this more over to this area? It's here. Joykin's not going to get off his villas. Now he's docking. Joachim resigned. Not looking good for Anvil. I don't know why Joachim never built a dock, even in Feudal. He never bought a single dock in the whole game to get bills off. I'm not sure why. Roman has a TC over here on this island, so Roman's now on 2 islands. But they resigned. Well, so I think some of the keys here. One, I think Trout delayed his push. He was up so much faster. He was a little bit worried, and he didn't go forward as quickly as he should have. So he didn't kill Burning as quickly as he could have. I think Joachim, his first tower should have been on that one stone off the side over here instead of where the gold is. But maybe not scout out where the other stones were. But then the other thing is he never built a dock. Even if you go feudal fast and you don't go for the feudal aggression, the problem is the feudal water aggression. The problem is you need to get a dock eventually to get off the island. Roman, I mean, I think there's a couple times where the Navy just didn't move the Navy over to like flip the side of the island. He only used it over on this side, and he could have sailed around the opposite side and hit the fishing ships on the opposite side. And this is the key of what made Molotow's game, because he still has no farms. He has 0 farms, and if you this is just so much economy to rebuild. So Roman could have taken out this fishing economy, gone around the opposite side of the island. That maybe could have helped quite a bit. So. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Kuzini. Trout just needed to move faster. Roman, Titanic a little bit in Feudal Age. It's a tough map. If you don't practice the map, getting up to Feudal Age is tough. And I don't think Joachim's 922 really did enough damage. I think the scouts actually didn't do anything except for some map control, and even just all-out towers would have been better than those scouts that Joachim did. Get tower control over certain parts of his opponent's map. So, yeah, and I mean, Roman just was kind of behind the whole game on Monov, but there was a couple times he had water control, and then when he had the water control, he didn't go forward with it and take out the fishing ships like he needed to. So. Yeah, that is true too. He spent too much time on that. The problem was he had no water control, and Purple did have some fire galleys, so Trout had to do a tech switch into water first, and that was going to slow him down. And Yellow had some water control too. Yeah, he did have to. He had to save. Really, Joachim he had to save. It's just Joachim really needed to get off that island too quicker. But, I mean, it's a challenging map, challenging situation. And I think you can definitely, I'm pretty sure, I mean, Joachim and Roman have not been playing, so they're definitely quite rusty, I would say, too. So, but GG, that would be 3 games to 1 for UNUR. So that's the end of the series. Anvil won the gold and silver, and then bronze UNUR run. Looks like Trout wants there to be another silver matchup at some point with the same settings, which that might work. Silver seemed to be the easiest to get players together, most motivated from both sides in general. So that might work So we'll see where this goes. I think in this game. So also Anvil got up to castle age for the most part faster, and then just didn't do the damage they needed to with it. Joachim, when he went forward for the Siege Workshop, he didn't have enough to defend his Mangonels against Knights. He lost some of his Mangonels to the tower and so on. But others, I think that he could have pushed a lot better. I think Trout could have pushed a little bit more aggressively. And then the UNUR side just hit Imp a lot faster all across the board. 34, 40, and 43, and then our guys were 45, 48, and never made it. And Trout was 3.5 minutes ahead of his guy. And his economy was idle a little bit, so I don't know exactly how strong his economy was for upgrades going forward. But he was 3.5 minutes ahead. Right here. This was where his window was. Bernie was here. But these were our fire galleys. So this was Trout's window right here. And then he could have pushed on from here. And instead he kind of waited till this point. And Joachim too, he had a higher military advantage here. Oh wait, no, on Tomato. Yeah, Joachim had the military advantage, and then he just didn't really push with it. He had until this point, and in that 10 minutes, he just basically lost it to a few knights. So, yep. Okay, well, GG. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys all some other time.